Hello, I'm Dr. John Lagretta, and welcome to Essential Justice, a channel that explores the intersection of law, philosophy, and society. This is the first video in our Foundations of Justice series that explores the concept of justice from many angles. Today, I'm going to look at Plato's approach to justice. In the age long before modern courts, charters, and constitutions, a man named Plato sought to answer a question that has haunted every civilization. What is justice? His answer, striking in simplicity and radical in its implications, was this: the having and doing of one's own and what belongs to oneself. Now, we might find this definition odd today, but for Plato, it meant something profound. Justice, as he believed, was not a matter of rights or freedoms. It was a matter of order, of each part fulfilling its role in the greater whole. Plato's Republic outlines a city built not on liberty, but on harmony. Each citizen, each class, has a specific role to play: the rulers to reason, the auxiliaries to protect, and the producers to provide. What each part does, what it is meant to do, and only that, a just society emerges. Justice, then, is not merely fairness. It is fitness. It is alignment. It is the carpenter building, the teacher teaching, the leader leading, not out of ambition or envy, but out of fidelity to one's nature. This vision extended inward to the soul itself. Plato saw the soul as three parts: appetite, spirit, and reason. When reason governs, the soul is in balance, just as a city is in balance when its rulers are wise, its soldiers are brave, and its workers disciplined. We, of course, live in a different world now. Ours is an age of freedom, of mobility, ambition, and expression. The hierarchies that shape Plato's world have collapsed or been contested. We do not assign worth based on role. We resist rigid structures, favoring dynamic activities over stillness and rights over ranks. To the modern ear, Plato's utopia sounds more like quiet tyranny. His just city is no democracy. It is a structured order where the individual is subordinate to the whole. Freedom, as we understand it, barely features. But to understand Plato is to understand a man shaped by collapse. He witnessed Athens, once the glory of Greece, brought low by war, corruption, and chaos. To him, liberty unmoored from order led only to ruin. Anarchy was not freedom, it was decay. So Plato sought refuge in structure, in purpose, and in the idea that justice could be found in each part performing its proper function, not grasping for more, not shrinking from duty. Even now, the echoes of Plato's idea remain. We call a doctor negligent who ignores his patients. We call a thief unjust who takes what is not his. We believe at some level that each has a role, and when we violate that role, something essential is broken. But Plato's vision and ours part ways in the deeper soil. We see justice not as the fulfillment of a preordained function, but as the freedom to become what we choose, provided we do no harm. Where Plato saw cosmic order, we see personal rights. And yet, the modern world is not without its fractures. Excessive individualism leaves us untethered. Institutions fray, community weakens. Might there be something to recover in Plato's old idea that justice begins not in assertion, but in restraint? It is said that history is not merely the story of progress, but the story of balance, of how nations and people wrestle with the eternal tension between liberty and order. Plato, for all his distance from us, offers a meditation on that tension. Perhaps the best path forward lies between extremes, not in surrendering freedom, nor in rejecting structure, but in finding harmony between the two. A just society may yet be the one in which the individual thrives because the community flourishes. In the next episode, I'm going to examine Plato's blueprint for this utopia and ask this one question: Is it a dream worth chasing or a warning worth heeding?